Do you have trouble escalating physically with women? Well, keep watching because I'm gonna give you 5 ways to touch women the right way. Cue that intro.
Okay.
All right, what's going on, man? Patrick James here, and if you've been on the Raw Dating Advice family for a long time, if you've been subscribed to this channel for any period of time, or if you just scrolled through and just binge watch these videos like a lot of guys tend to do, then you've probably already seen that I've made multiple videos already about how to physically escalate with women, how to break the touch barrier, how to touch them, how to read their responses and read their body language. Well, this video is gonna complement all those kinds of videos. I'm not gonna repeat a lot of information, but I am gonna give you 5 quick fixes and quick mentalities that are really gonna help you with touching women, escalating on women, and doing all of those sorts of things. So the first thing I wanna give you about touching women the right way is to be bold. A lot of guys, they don't even break the touch barrier, they don't touch women, they don't actually escalate physically because they fear rejection. They don't know how she's gonna respond, and they've probably not been in that situation a lot of times themselves. So regardless of where you are in your progression of getting better with women, or maybe just dating one girl that you really like and you wanna figure out how to better escalate and get physical with her, be bold. If you wanna touch her on the shoulder, touch her on the shoulder. If you wanna bring her in for a hug, bring her in for a hug. But I guarantee if you continue to let fear keep you from taking action and moving this interaction forward, you're never gonna get with this girl. And if you don't ever get with this girl, if you don't ever escalate the situation, she's gonna get bored and she's gonna move on to another guy who will. So that's the first one. The second thing I want you to know about touching women the right way is to move slowly yet firmly. Be dominant, but not domineering. All right, so when you touch a girl, this is a girl's shoulder right here. If I'm gonna touch her on the shoulder, I'm not gonna, go real fast and jerky and be kind of like weird, because not only will it startle her, but it's not very sexual. For you to get the sexual tension going in this interaction, you gotta kind of slow things down. Because when you slow things down, and there's space between your words, between your actions, between your movements. And when I say space, I mean time, empty time. It spikes tension. It almost feels a little bit awkward, but that awkward tension is good because that's what turns into sexual tension, especially if you're interacting with a girl who you are potentially attracted to and she's also attracted to you. All right, so when you touch a girl, I want you to go slowly, right? Move slowly, but be firm with your touches, right? A lot of guys, they make the mistake of when they actually do touch, and if they do kind of make that bold action, they'll kind of just, be kind of timid and not really touch her, and they will go slowly, but not firmly. So slow yet firm. When you break the touch barrier, when you escalate, when you get a little bit more physical with her, be slow and firm. When you slide your hand behind her head, you grab her hair by the roots and you gently tug it while you're kissing her, slow yet firm. Not fast and jerky and not timid. So that's the second thing that you need to know about touching women the right way. The third thing is 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Now, I did not create this term, this concept, and it's been around in the seduction community, the dating community for many, many years, all right? But here's the thing. If you're not yet doing this, then you need to start doing it. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. And all it is that every time you escalate on a girl, you're gonna go 2 steps, right, from where you are. So if I've never broken the touch barrier, maybe the first step is breaking the touch barrier with a light and innocent touch. Maybe I grab her hand or pat her on the arm when I'm cracking a joke. I just nudge her on the arm or something like that, right? That's 1 step forward. Another step forward, I can bring her in for a hug a couple seconds later. Oh my God, you're awesome. And I bring her in for a hug. But if I went 3 steps forward and went for the kiss, that would be too much. So 1 step, nudge her on the arm as a joke. Second step, oh my God, I love you, bring her in for a hug. 1 step backward would be ending the hug first, or saying, all right, that's enough, get off me, and just kind of playfully pushing her away. But right there, it's 2 steps forward, 1 step back. From there, a few minutes later down the road, now she's already comfortable with you touching her and hugging her. you can go even further. You can spark the tension, slow down the interaction, bring her in for another hug, one step forward, right? And then another step forward is you can grab her hand and put it on your ass and then say, oh my God, stop touching my ass. I'm not a piece of meat, you know? That's one step backward. You're taking away the touch first. And this could only take so long until you're actually like hooking up with this girl, but you're slowly moving forward. Now, a lot of you guys who are watching this or have watched other videos, you've probably heard of 2 steps forward, 1 step back before, but here's the thing. The reason why you still struggle is because you neglect to do the fundamentals. Common knowledge is not always common practice. And if you want to start succeeding, if you want to become the most attractive and charismatic version of yourself, you got to get the fundamentals down. You got to make common knowledge your common practice. Don't be a know-it-all, be a do-it-all. All right, so that's the third one. The fourth thing that I have for you to touch women the right way is to be unapologetic. Now, we've already kind of talked about this when I talked about being slow yet firm in your movements and your touches with her, in your escalation with her. But if you're apologetic, let's say if you touch a girl and she kind of just like gives you one of those no responses, or she's not really into it and she kind of leans out from the touch, don't be apologetic. Don't apologize. For you, touching is more of a form of expression for your emotions. So if you start apologizing for doing that, what you're really doing is apologizing for how you feel. And do you think a guy who's really good with women ever apologizes for the fact that he's attracted to a girl and uses his touching as a form of expression, especially if he's doing it in a socially intelligent way? Absolutely not. And the second that you start apologizing for the way you feel and the actions that you're taking, the second you're handing your power over to her. And now she's kind of putting herself up on a pedestal because you gave her that opportunity to start approving of you or disapproving of you. Because when you apologize to her, she now has the choice to approve of you and say, okay, I accept your apology or not, right? So stop being so apologetic, stop being so timid, be bold and go for the movements, go for the escalation without any apology for your expression of your emotions. And the last thing, and we've kind of just already hit on this, is to use touching as a form of expression of the tension, right? I guarantee if you follow my advice, if you're slowing things down, if you're qualifying her, teasing her, framing yourself as the buyer in this interaction, there's going to be some sexual tension there. And when a girl makes a first move on you, the only reason she does that is because she's using that as an outlet for that tension. And that's why you want to build up sexual tension. That's why you want to go 2 steps forward, 1 step back, because it kind of keeps you on the edge of your seat. It's kind of a cliffhanger. You don't really know what's going to happen next, but every step along the way, it gets more and more exciting. So when you touch a girl, be bold, be dominant. Don't apologize, and use it and think of it more as a form of expression of the sexual tension that already exists between you and any girl. And that said, if you like any of this information, I really recommend that you pick up my new book, 107 Proven Ways to Get the Girl. It's my best-selling book by far, and I'm giving these away for free. So if you want a copy just like this, just go to howtogetthegirlnow.com and tell me where to ship this book. All you have to do is pay shipping and handling. I'll ship this book to you anywhere in the world. It's absolutely free. And just a side note, when you do get this book, and you really want to learn how to escalate physically on women, well, I give you 2 different moves. I call them the money move and the slow high five. And they are revealed in here in great detail on exactly how to do that and how to go from, not even touching her to kissing her as quickly as possible, all right? So if you want to know how to do that, it's in this book. And all you have to do is go to howtogetthegirlnow.com. On that note, hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, and I will see you tomorrow for another video. Peace out.
Okay.